Welcome, Abartan. Hope you're having a good day, and thank you for joining the StickmanCyber in Cybersecurity Insight series. Uh, Maybe let's just start with a little bit about yourself. Would love to know, how you joined cybersecurity. How did you come across this profession? And also, what do you do for StickmanCyber, and how do you help your clients?
Thanks for the invitation. I really appreciate it. So I started in cybersecurity a decade ago, um, properly, as in learning how to find vulnerabilities in web applications and whatnot. There used to be vulnerable applications called DBWA, BWAP, and I believe Hack the Box had just recently started as an application. So learned through by practicing in there, not a lot of resources. So we just dived in, going into some of the forums and chat rooms where people would talk about new exploitation techniques. So learning eventually through that. And I think why I even got into cyber was I had a love and hunger and curiosity about pretty much everything that existed in the universe. So outside of that, within the tech industry, I always used to go find random softwares in my computer lab, take it back home, find the functions and features that that software has to offer without even knowing what it actually is. And then I would go back to the computer lab and then work out with my teacher and we only had internet in the computer labs. We did not have home internet and access provided yet in my country. So we would then compare the feature that product has offered to see have we found any hidden features. Is there most of the features that I have identified, or there's still some of the things that I was missing? So that, I think, channeled slowly, and then when I come to know about hacking things and whatnot, that eventually led me to be part of the cybersecurity industry as a whole and build a career on it.
Okay, fantastic. That's a great story of how you basically came across this industry and honed your craft. Could you share a little bit about your role in StickmanCyber?
For sure. So I work as a head of purple team here at StickmanCyber. So it involves a lot of the things at the moment. So I heavily work with our pen testers and red teamers to build new processes, new procedures, do some research work in new vulnerabilities that has come up, and then also build some efficiencies around as we do perform our penetration testing and figure out ways how we can add value to our clients from penetration testing perspective. From the bit of on the blue side, I also work with head of SOC, who handles our security operations team to identify how we can work together, what are the different exercises that we can do together. It could be in the form of running adversary simulations together and then try to see up to what extent our SIEM and SOAR are capable enough to detect and respond to those threats. Where does the EDR solution stop from protecting us against? And then eventually pass on all that information and knowledge back to everybody in the team to hone everybody's skill set, so that if the technology stops there, our people's trade craft do not stop, and eventually we will be able to detect even the sophisticated attacks and whatnot. So that's where most of my day-to-day operation goes into at the moment.
Okay.